And welcome back, my little eggy birdies, to another part for Hurtful Boyfriend. Last time, a bird got shot. Let's see what happened. A gunshot? We have to go help him. Calm down, Kawara. You'll only get yourself shot as well. But
no.
As if to laugh at my shock, the hatch gives an unpleasant rumble and swings shut. He was shot. As soon as he went out, someone on the other side shot him. It's not a natural disaster. If we go out, we get killed. But why? Why indeed? Third class. End. Come on. Can I touch my tea yet? Oh my god, I can grab it. Amazing. Oh. Oh, so precious. Okay. Back to this.
Oh, click.
Doorjam's corpse delivered without warning throughout the school. The students gathered without explanation in the gym. The headmaster appearing on screen to announce an emergency situation and then turning up dead. The gray dome enclosing the school. The scarecrow appearing for no apparent reason in the sealed-off building. And now, the students, shot dead if they try to escape.
What a twist!
What is going on outside? How humiliating. It would seem that things are worse than we ever expected. If only I'd stopped him. Well, we tried. There was nothing we could do that we didn't, Kawara. The last thing you need to do now is start mourning what we've lost. Were both of them shot, or just, I guess both, yeah. You don't intend to give up now, do you? No, I'm fine. I'm fine. We have to keep going. Yeah, hold yourself. I think we should keep quiet about this to everyone in the gym. We can explain it to them after we figure out what to do. Just tell them don't leave! Well, I guess they can't get out anyway. Yeah, that's probably the best way to do it. Our one chance at escape turns out to be a one-way ticket to the across the sticks. Isn't that a band? Lady, when I'm with you, I'm smiling. There's nothing we can do but search for clues inside the school. Give me, whoa, your love. Where should we go next? Let's go back to the maintenance office. Mr. Oni might have that file open. Very well. Let's go. Okay. We return to the maintenance office and explain what outside to Mr. Oni. Explain what outside to Mr. Oni. I see. It seems that our worst predictions have come to bear their evil fruit. Who talks like this? Our worst predictions? Do you know something? We can predict things without knowing that they will happen. Confusing predictions with reality can be fatal, young one. I've been wondering for a while. Mr. One, are you really just a maintenance worker? He knows. An innocent student was shot. I suppose it's time I introduced myself properly. Oh no. Whoa! Leone JB! I'm Leone JB! One of the great soaring wings of the Dove Party. S-Class Agent, pleased to meet you. The Dove Party? He looks like a cockatiel to me. Well... I have heard of this Dove Party, the secret organization that advocates living in harmony with humans, correct? You are well informed, young one. It is a noble's duty to be well informed. I feel like I must have missed something. Yeah, you missed something, alright. There are two schools of thought driving the politics of today. The Dove Party, who believe we should live peacefully with the humans, and the Hawk Party, who believe we should exterminate them. Exterminate? But I thought the war with humans were over. Do you really believe that everyone just decided to live happily together? They never do. Sadly, that is not how the world works. There are still many disagreements between birds and humans, and so the hawks and the doves have come to the fore. We discovered hawk activity at the school, and so I was dispatched to investigate. And what we feared would happen has happened. Oh, wait a minute. Are you saying the Hawk Party has something to do with St. Paginations? He just said that. It seems hard to believe. The school is known for its tolerant policies towards humans. It even welcomed Buttnut as a representative. I cannot confirm nor deny it, but there are a growing number of Hawk operatives attached to the school. The headmaster's secret file will probably answer some of your questions. Oh, you got it open. Thank you. Oh, save. Yeah. You know what? That looks like it's from last year, so let's save over. Okay, oh, you got it open. Thank you. That should speed things up a little. Let's look inside. The human representative. To help humans and birds advance hand and feather toward a bright and happy future, we have decided to enroll one human in the school starting in the year 2187. They will be the human representative. The pandemic has long since ended, but we must nonetheless be cautious of the risk of infection with Sumatra influenza when making our selection. We will pick a strong, healthy 15-year-old human who displays hereditary resistance to Sumatra influenza. Okay. The human representative. This is talking about Buttnut, no matter how we look at it. Yeah. 2187. That's when we enrolled here. Come on, let's read the rest. The chosen individual will be a symbol of human concession, to wit, a hostage for birds. If the representative is to die in the school, the entire campus will be sealed off, and all the birds inside will be given to the humans as prisoners. The seal will be lifted 12 hours after the death is confirmed, and the birds will be delivered to the humans. The school will be declared an extraterritorial zone, and avian protests of any human reprisal will not be tolerated. If Dorjam is to die, so her death was connected to the dome after all. And the important part is this final gruesome exchange. Basically, if anything happens to Dorjam, the representative of humanity, then the entire school takes the blame. So it would seem. They trap us in here to give the humans time to arm themselves. The dome will open in a few hours, but what awaits us outside is a horde of bloodthirsty monkeys. Hey, humans, don't get it wrong. How humorous. Oh my god, I'm so sorry for scraping the mic. I don't know if you can even hear it. It's not humorous at all. So this was the true face of her enrollment here. I rather think that this whole thing was arranged to widen the divide between humans and birds from the start. I feel like this has racism all around it, maybe a little bit. Yeah. Indeed, things here go deeper than we ever realized. As you know, the school's public stance is very liberal on the human cohabitation issue. In fact, the school's principal financer, the Ichijo Group, has been heavily involved in human charities for the past 20 years. The Ichijo, that's the name of the headmaster who's dead. I have investigated the history of St. Paginations extensively, and I have confirmed that it was founded with the ideal of coexistence with humans. But the Hawk Party has been sending agents here for a long time, eating away at the system, like a dreadful virus. We have had information about this document for some time. It is real. It's kind of hard to take all this in at once, just to make sure. For 12 hours, the dome will remain closed. During that time, humans will gather to take revenge. And then... death! When the dome opens, they will kill every bird in sight. And with that, another era of war between birds and humans will begin. The student who got shot when he flew out the hatch. There are already humans waiting out there with guns. Oh god. Is there only this one school? I don't know. She was discovered this morning, and the dome was raised soon after. So the time is not from when she died, but from when her death was confirmed. The evacuation was about 2 hours ago? Yeah, it was right at the start of the second period. Around 10 o'clock. And so we have until 10 p.m. before we're all killed. You seem awfully calm, Sakia, even after watching some birdie get shot. Remain calm, Kawara! Do nothing but worry about what's gone wrong and you'll be next. I do not know who did this, but they will rue the day they decided to tangle with the Lebel. What time is it, Master Leon? Mister, not Master. Just past 2. Oh, it's been 4 hours. We only have 8 hours then. 8 hours. We have to find an escape route in 8 hours or we'll be killed. But if we go outside, we'll be killed anyway. Just getting outside isn't enough. There has to be another way. My dictionary does not contain the word impossible. We shall continue the investigation. I need to say that more. You're very decisive, Sakia. I'm glad you're here. Do not attempt to flatter me, Kawada. I'm not, I mean it. I love you! Hang on, it's tea time. Oh, okay. We found the connection between Doorjan's death and the dome. There is clearly some sort of intrigue behind it all. I don't want to die without knowing the truth.
Oh, who knows what's gonna happen?
We better go now. We have to solve this before we run out of time. You are a promising lad. If I were to give you a piece of advice, well, don't miss the forest for the trees. That helps. Don't miss the forest for the trees. Sakia, there's one more file. Operation Hatoful? What is that? I don't know, that's what it says on here. The bottom half is torn off. We can't read it at any rate. I don't feel like it has anything hopeful anyway. That's an awfully friendly name for a confidential document, though. Hatoful. Stupid Japanese. Look, it's spelled hurtful. Whoa, it is! Hatoful boyfriend was hurtful boyfriend all along! I thought hatoful just meant heartful. I suspect that we will find many of the things to come quite hurtful. Quite hurtful. Right. It was probably something important given that it was in the locked file. Well, you just said you thought it wasn't, and now you agree it is. Indeed. I hadn't heard of this hurtful thing before, but you might want to look into the school's history. The school's history? At any rate, the headmaster must have known what would happen after Buttnut died. The escape hatch was no doubt put in place to allow him alone to escape, which means that maybe he had a guarantee of safety for himself. I don't want to suspect an elder, but it does look that way. Everything going on here is connected. We may well find something of use in the records. Right, let's go look at the school documents then. I'm not the only Dove agent in the school. I'm sure the other will help you as well. Good luck, gentlemen.
Is it Nanaki?
Time to go look for more clues! Maybe we should write in the notes first. I mean, can I check the notes? I don't know if I can check the notes, but I'll go and say what we're... Okay. Mr. Leone said to investigate the school's history, but how? Where do we look?
The library, perhaps?
Oh, he did say... He said the same thing! The headmaster's office or the library, perhaps. Okay. We already looked through the headmaster's office. Did you see anything like school records or anything? I would have thought they'd be there, but I don't recall seeing any. The library it is, then. And the mystery we have left to solve is the blood-stained stranger Oka saw going into the infirmary yesterday. Exactly. What with the headmaster dying, an army of gun-toting bipeds showing up to turn us all into jerk chicken. And it all... I almost forgot about it. And the scarecrow, we still don't know where he came from. He appeared along with the dome, and no doubt it's connected to it. If we continue to investigate it, I'm sure his origins will become clear. And Buttnut's gruesome end is the best clue we have. For now, we should forget the puppet and chase after the bloodstained bird. Right. That's decided then. We'll go to the library to read up on the school's history, and we'll look for that bird! Find that bird! It probably doesn't matter, but what should we do first? Oh my god. Like, I know it's basically just like a read your own story, not actually a game. So, does it matter what I pick?
Look for the bird to the library. Oh, I don't know.
Okay, looking around doesn't really give us a hint. We're just finding a bird that's blood-stained, and the only blood-stained bird is Angel. So let's go to the library. Okay. The library. I wonder if Nageki's at the gym yet. No, he's not. Nageki, who? I met him in the library earlier. He stayed behind? An unusually dense individual, to be sure. The library is a little ways from here. We spend some time jogging through the hallways. Jogging birds. Okay, sip of tea. Hang on. I've been trying to ignore it, but the dim light makes the library even creepier than the rest of the school. Getting hung up over little things in a time like this is a sign of weak nerves. Really? Well then. Where are the school documents? Probably not where just any birdie can look at them. They're probably somewhere in the back then. How dull. Come, let us search. Right.
Okay. Did you find it yet?
Books, books, books. None of them what we're looking for. Books, 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 books. I was hoping it would be in this corner, but apparently not. And here a line of an incredibly dusty encyclo... That's odd. There are 9 of them. Volume 6 is missing. Huh, that's weird. Did some birdie misfile them? Anyway, St. Pigeonation's history. It's not back here with the large volume, so maybe it's a smaller book?
It's not here.
You never left? Is that a problem? Well, not really, but I told you earlier there's an emergency going on. I can't tell if he doesn't realize what's going on or just doesn't care. The records. Huh? Keep looking there and you'll never find them. So, you know where they are? Yep. Well, since he's here even now, I imagine he basically lives in here. So, it's hardly surprising that he knows where to find things. I don't have much time. Could you tell me where to find them? By request.
Request?
You don't know what that is? He gazes at me with eyes like black holes of cosmic disdain. Look into his eyes. You've gone too far. Okay. You can only get them by request. They're not kept out here. Then where are they kept? Behind the reception desk in the back. It's not locked, so go ahead. Oh my god! Okay, don't give me a riddle like that. There are a number of bookshelves behind the desk, it's true. Thank you, Nageki, really! Okay, didn't you come to that conclusion on your own? Don't worry about it.
Goodbye.
You've been mumbling to yourself ever since we split up. Please try to remain in charge of your faculties, Kawara. Oh, sorry, I was talking to him. Talking to the bookshelves? Surely there are better uses for your energy. No, Nageki was telling me where to find the... There's no one else here. Cease this bizarre monodrama.
Oh, I don't know what to tell you.
What is he talking about? Nageki is standing right next to me. It's not like he's behind a shelf or something. I was worried he was a figment of my imagination for a minute, but he just told me where to find the records. But Sakia... Let's find out. Can I ask you something, Nageki?
Yes?
Are you a hallucination?
Oh, Dot.
If I was, that would mean you're asking a hallucination whether or not he's a hallucination. Yeah, that's right. It does seem a little weird. Does it matter? Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. And that doesn't answer anything. Oh my god, okay, so I just had a thought. So... with this virus, do the birds stay the same size they would usually be, or are they like basically human size, like the average human height? Because otherwise, if they're the same size as they would usually be, these buildings would have to be much smaller, otherwise it's kind of weird to have
Little birds walking around a tiny big human building.
And then you've got the human who comes in. Are they like basically like a giant, like basically king of all the tiny burbs? Or like, are birds big enough, like, the same size? And does she have to, like, lean down to talk to the birds? And I'm asking way too many questions. This is Hatoful Boyfriend! Stop asking questions! This doesn't usually happen. I've never been able to talk to a bird I've just met before. I think I will remember everything soon. What about you? Have you found the thing you forgot yet?
Well, oh my god, everyone's telling me that.
Nageki, do you know something about that?
Huh?
He disappeared. The thing I forgot. That's exactly what the doctor said, too. Why didn't Nageki know about that? It wasn't just a coincidence, was it? Am I forgetting something important about all this? I don't think I can dismiss him as just a hallucination.
You've forgotten something important. Quite important.
Request only books. This shelf. Looks like it. I see a lot of the same books as were in the headmaster's office. Not right now, it's too late. Of St. Pigeonations. This? Oh, let's see.
Oh, flipping through the pages.
2180. Founding of the school, same year. Ichizo Kitsugu, inaugurated as headmaster. 2180, much more recent than I had thought. Only 8 years. I hadn't known either. Aside from that, it's all transfer student records and sports scores. Is there really any clue in here?
Flip, 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 flip.
Wait, Sakia, look at this!
Flipping through the pages.
2183, medical center shut down due to fire. Medical center? Does this school have something like that?
Well, it did, but it caught on fire.
I don't think so. There was no mention of it in the student guide. I suppose it was never reopened. Does it say anything else? Oh, right here.
Flip, flip, flip.
Damage from the fire.
Oh no.
The book presents us with a new mystery, as if to taunt our inability to hold all these we already have. A sort of new mystery. 2183 Medical Center shut down due to fire. Freshman Fujishiro Nageki died in the basement where the fire started. Didn't I just hear that name? The exact same, but that's... Nageki died 5 years ago. Then what is Nageki I keep meeting today? He didn't deny that he was a hallucination. Sakia couldn't see him. Which means he's a ghost? A ghost. Don't say such dreadful things. It's unscientific.
To disbelieverness.
I know I'm saying it wrong. Don't get mad at me. We're betting our lives on the search, you know. I won't have any occult rubbish brought into it. But I think he knew something. If he's the same bird, then he could be the key to solving this mystery. So you intend to rely on some invisible ghost? There are limits, Kawara.
Oh, we're going somewhere.
I spent some time looking for him in the library, but couldn't find him. He's always found me, rather than the other way around. I'll just have to wait for him to show up again.
Oh.
The bloodstained bird. And with that, I think we'll end this part. Thank you very much, little eggies, for watching another part of Hurtful Boyfriend, and I'll see you soon.
Have fun flying away. Bye-bye.